What's up, YouTubers? Hardworker12 with you here. An article has just come out on carsguide.com.au, which is an Australian car news website. And they're claiming that the 2021 Subaru Forester will be ditching its 2.5-liter naturally aspirated engine for a 1.8-liter turbo. Now, I'll admit, I made a video about this yesterday, and I got kind of excited when I went and looked at my local dealer websites and saw that as of now, which I'm recording this on September 10th, none of them have any 2021 models in their inventory, nor do they show any incoming. So I claimed in my previous video that this may be possible for the 2021 model year. However, a couple of my helpful regular viewers pointed out to me that on Subaru's website, it clearly states that the 2021 Forester will have a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated engine. So, my bad, I kind of got excited and messed that up. However, I still think there could be some validity to this article. I think they just got their timing wrong. 2021 will be the third year of production for the current body style Forester. And the way Subaru normally does it with cars like the Forester and the Outback and the Crosstrek is you have a 5-year production cycle. The first 3 years are essentially unchanged. They'll just make very minor tweaks from year to year. And then years 4 and 5, on the 4th year, there will be a minor styling update. They might change the way the bumper looks. They might change the interior upholstery, something like that. That's referred to as a mid-cycle refresh in the industry. And I do think it's very possible that we could see a 1.8-liter turbo replacing the 2.5-liter four-cylinder in the Forester for the 2022 model year, because that's the year of the mid-cycle refresh for this body style Forester. And it's also the trend that the industry as a whole is following. A lot of manufacturers right now are ditching the larger displacement, naturally aspirated engines and going with the smaller turbocharged engines. Subaru themselves did this in the current generation Outback. No longer uses the old 3.6-liter six-cylinder engine. They went to a 2.4-liter turbo. Same thing with the Ascent. The Ascent debuted with that 2.4-liter turbo. They didn't even bother putting a six-cylinder in it to begin with. And the reason manufacturers do this, obviously, is for fuel economy. The smaller displacement four-cylinder engines do score a little bit better in EPA fuel economy testing than the larger naturally aspirated motors. Real world is kind of a subject to debate. If you have a heavier foot, you might not actually see any fuel economy gains from the smaller turbocharged engines, but if you don't drive aggressively, you probably will. And on to power, the current 2.5-liter has 182 horsepower and 176 torque. Now, this carsguide.com.au article claims that the 1.8-liter turbo would have 130 kilowatts and 300 newton meters of torque. So to translate that, 130 kilowatts is about 174 horsepower. So you would be looking at a dip of about 8 horsepower. But 300 newton meters of torque is 221 foot-pounds. So that is a 45 foot-pound jump from the current 176 foot-pounds of torque that the 2.5-liter Foresters have. So that would definitely be a big improvement. And even though the engine's down 8 horsepower, if they did put this engine in the new Forester, I think it would definitely give you better performance because of the extra torque. It would feel quicker right off the line. You'd have a little bit more passing power on the highway. And of course, going up a hill, going into the mountains, or hauling heavy loads, the extra torque would help you out a lot there as well. I think that this engine would probably interface well with the CVT transmission as well, because CVTs like more torque. That's kind of what they work with best. So this motor could be a very, very good fit for the Forester if Subaru does decide to put it in for the 2022 model year or perhaps beyond. The future is more uncertain than ever now, but I definitely think there could be some validity to this article. I will put a link to the original article in the description so that you can check it out for yourself. And my apologies for the little video I posted last night that was erroneous. I do my very best on my channel to provide solid information that is based in reality, and I try to avoid clickbait as best I can. So my apologies for the mistake that I made last night. Thank you to my viewers who pointed that out to me in the comments, because I don't want to be putting out bad information. That's not my MO. So thank you very much for watching. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, and have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.